So we are back with another Icarus update, week 167, with quality life and fixes. So achievement fixes, sleep screen improvements and more. Also, a highly requested thing is coming next week, so stay tuned for that. So we'll start off obviously with the netball improvements. There's quite a few here, so I'll go through them as quickly as possible. Fixed an issue where the game would suffer from persistent frame drops after interacting with the orbital exchange interface. Increased XP gain from killing world bosses significantly. Okay, that's good. Dirt and stone buildings now take damage in lava as intended. Okay, cakes can no longer be placed on walls. Increase the zoom level on the map to double the current amount. Remove the level lock on the Arctic armor talent, big game hunter talent, the Gilly armor blueprints and Arctic armor blueprints. World boss icons have been updated to more accurately reflect their state. Updated the bestiary overview page to show the biomes of creatures in addition to their image. Adjusted meshes in the desert to use far shadows, which increases the shadow quality visuals. Made adjustments to the shadows on floor torches to reduce the performance impact. Adjusted muzzle flashes and smoke on most guns as it was causing unnecessary obstruction to the player's view. Removed an exploit where you could use a shovel on a dirt building piece to collect unlimited dirt. Oh, I didn't know about that. Although I've not really tried the dirt pieces because usually I just go straight to like stone eventually. So yeah, anyway. Okay, so that's the notable improvements. So this week there have been some achievement fixes. So we have had some issues with achievements in the past. Specifically, their sticks and stones and 0 to hero achievements. One of these issues included a bug where the game was not correctly sending the complete data to Steam. Specifically, it was ignoring the missions which were unlocked by default. This resulted in the 2 achievements never being completed, which has now been addressed. We have also adjusted the bigger they are, the harder they fall, leader of the pack, and sting operation. So they now award the achievement to everyone who is on the server fighting the boss, rather than just the player who deals the final hit. This was not only an issue for teammates, but sometimes even for the whole lobby, as mounts, tames, fall damage, and poison could all do the final hit, rendering the achievement given to no one, which is not good. So they've obviously fixed that. So there we go. So, and also this week we've got the sleep screen quality of life. So we have also added a small quality of life to the sleep screen. So you will now be able to see who is sleeping and who you are waiting for in your place of their session. This can help larger prospects quickly track down who you are waiting for and dish out some well-earned condemnation. Yeah, very, very true. And there we go. So the highly requested thing that a lot of people have been wanting in this game, I wasn't sure about it because, but I actually see the point in it now. But next week we're going to get some tree regrowth. So we are in the middle of testing out the implementation of tree regrowth. This is what involves building and powering a device that will trigger tree regrowth inside a preset radius. We know the community has been asking for this for a while, so we are taking our time to make sure it works as intended. If we don't feel like it is ready early next week, we will do a smaller patch with some quality of life and fixes instead. So there is a possibility that it won't be ready for next week. Obviously they want to get it right so that it makes sense. So if it gets delayed, it makes sense. So yeah. And at first I thought, well, there's plenty of trees about, so why do we need regrowth? But when you get the storms and that actually take out the trees, especially with the actual the lightning and stuff like that, and all the trees burn down around your base. Sometimes you want those trees around you, don't you, around the base. So having that regrowth thing to be able to regrow is a good idea as well, I think, because it's not just about getting the resources, it's also about the way it looks, because obviously sometimes you might take out a forest area just to place your base, but then you're having to take out all of the, all the trees get destroyed and whatnot, and then it just looked barren. So yeah, I get it. So yeah, it's actually a good thing. But obviously it looks like in the picture there's going to be some kind of device that's going to be used for a regrowth. So, and that makes sense with the way the game works, because obviously we've got the same with the thumper, which is for the actual ores and stuff like that. So it's all following the same pattern. So there we go, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. That is it from me today. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.